Hey guys, and CS Fan 001 here, looking the
Let's
road to
just
my
keep going.
413th Platinum Trophy. Today's game is Florida Simulator 2017, aka Knee Deep. This is it's called Knee Deep. I just call it Florida Simulator because it has plenty of Florida-esque moments in it, and it takes place in Florida, so it feels very self-conscious of that. So anyway, this is a very easy platinum trophy. It is sort of a not even like point and click. It's really more like a visual novel. Like it's sort of Telltale-esque, visual novel-esque. It's a very quick or it's a very easy platinum trophy. It's not as quick as some of the others. This one takes around 5 to 7 hours if you're just mashing through it as quickly as possible, but it is an easy platinum, thankfully. It's basically like it's set up as a stage play, set into 3 different acts around some stuff going on in a random Florida town. I will say the first act of the game is actually pretty good, and then it just feels like they stopped trying because the second and third acts are just really weird and make no sense whatsoever. But to get the Platinum Trophy, you'll need to replay the first act 2 times after the first time you beat it, because you have to complete these opto tests as 2 different characters. You have to complete them with 3 different results. And you also have to... Now, these are like in that very first act. These are just miscellaneous things you can do. Really, yeah, all of those are just miscellaneous things. Then you have to pick certain dialogue options throughout the game. You have to do strange responses, belligerent responses, and curious, I think is the last one. Or it's either like curious or cynical responses. And you have to do a certain number of each. There's more than enough of most of them in the game. There's one that's a little bit tougher. I don't remember which one it is, though. I want to say it's the cynical one that's a little bit tougher because there aren't as many options. But overall, they're pretty easy. Really, all these trophies, though, as long as you follow a guide, you shouldn't have really any real issues. The guide on PlayStationTrophies.org is fantastic for this game. I would highly recommend following it. These are the other trophies you'll have to get by replaying the first act, is you have to post different types of reports throughout the first act, and you have to do 12 of each. So it does take a little bit of time because you do have to replay the first act, because the game itself is around maybe 4 hours long overall, as long as you're skipping through dialogue, like 3 to 4 hours. But then you do have to replay the first act twice, so expect it to be like 5 to 7 hours, depending on how quickly you're mashing through the dialogue and if you make any mistakes or not. And then you just have to... I think all of these are story-related trophies. And then you just have other miscellaneous trophies. Again, as long as you follow the guide, you shouldn't have a whole lot of problems. Although, toward the end of the game, like, there's quite a few missable trophies in the third act, and the guide's going to tell you to quit out of the game immediately after making some of those options, and then resume in order to not miss out on any of them and not have to replay the whole third act or replay even the entire game. So yeah, overall, it's a easy platinum trophy. Takes a little while, but it's... Like I said, the start of the game was kind of interesting, and then it just sort of goes off the rails stupid in the second and third acts. So, with that, level 70, 75%, 17,508 total trophies, 413 platinums, 2,362 golds, 4,512 silvers, 10,221 bronzes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you for the next one.